Hello. So today I'd like to talk a little bit about beliefs and how your beliefs might impact, well, all sorts of things. Beliefs are really, really powerful things to have. And I was reminded of this recently with a couple of students actually, when things came up in lessons. And actually, the reason why they were getting things wrong, and if you know me well, you know I don't really care if someone gets things wrong because it's not important. But the reason why these students were making mistakes was not because of their ability in language or English, it was because they thought something was true and actually it wasn't. And that affected how well they could perform a task. So I'm going to give you an example. You might know that in English we've got some words which can be verbs or nouns, and quite often the stress placement varies depending on if it's the verb or the noun, or even an adjective actually. So for example, here's a noun, content. Here's an adjective, content. Spelling is exactly the same, the meaning is different, but the stress is it moves from the first syllable on the noun to the second syllable on the adjective. Now, some people might think that this is a 100% true rule, and actually, of course, because this is English, it is not a 100% true rule. And I was once doing a task with a student, and we were checking stress placements on various words. And because this student thought that the stress placement always moved if the word form was different, they were unable to hear that the stress stayed the same. Their belief was so strong, in other words, that they couldn't hear the truth of the situation. So isn't that interesting? This student in question she is a very capable speaker, very, very good knowledge of English, and yet this belief was causing them to have a block and was causing them to mishear information. And I'm just going to leave you with that today. Just the idea that your belief about a language and your belief about the facts of that language block how much you might be seeing or hearing. You might be missing some very, very important information. Have fun.